No, Charlie Kirk was not practicing politics the right way. His tragic and horrific assassination deserves widespread condemnation. But as we ponder his legacy, we should not sidestep the full picture. There's a tendency after a tragedy to focus on what's best about a person, or at least not focus on the negatives. And that's probably a good thing. But as we see Trump and his loyalists canonize Charlie Kirk, the president says he's going to give him the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
I will soon be awarding Charlie Kirk posthumously.
We should also look at all the things that Kirk said and did. After all, he was quite loud and quite proud about his own actions. Following the assassination, many in the media characterized Charlie Kirk in the most lofty of terms. Axios called him a champion of free expression. Ezra Klein, the liberal columnist of the New York Times, said that Charlie Kirk practiced politics the right way. He said he was envious of how Kirk built a political movement, and he praised Kirk's moxie and fearlessness. Here's the problem. Kirk built this movement on deceit, and his advocacy was laced with racism and bigotry. Recognizing this does not diminish how awful this assassination was, nor should it lessen our outrage and our sympathy for Kirk's family, friends, and colleagues. But if this is an appropriate time to assess Kirk's role in American political life, there ought to be room for a full discussion. Kirk was part of the crusade that broke American politics. He was a major proponent of Trump's lie that the 2020 election was stolen from him. Kirk pushed a false conspiracy theory that ended up inciting one of the most horrendous acts of political violence in U.S. history, January 6th. His role in all of that has been largely overlooked in many of the news stories about his political activities. As a right-wing provocateur and MAGA organizer, Kirk made many statements that could be considered racist, bigoted, homophobic. He said that the religion of Islam was not compatible with the West.
Is macro Islam compatible with Western values? Of course it's not.
He hosted white nationalists on his podcast. He said that America must preserve its white demographics. He even once said that if he got on a plane and saw a black pilot,
if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
He would worry, fearing that person had been given the job only because of DEI or affirmative action. Now, Charlie Kirk did love debate, and that's admirable. He would go to college campuses and face off with students and take them all on. But that's not the whole story. We really do have to look at what he said, and he often encouraged harsh and divisive rhetoric. He was not at all shy about the positions he held and the controversies he generated. So as he is being canonized by Trump and the right, these are matters we should be free to discuss, which means there's no reason to back away from evaluating all these statements and actions while we ponder his legacy. And the